It was September of 2022. I was getting ready one morning because it was going to be a new class, well, a class that I've already attended for many years, but it was going to be, the next year. So I was going to be starting 2 new semesters of that class. It was a choir class, so, singing and everything. Um, but what I didn't prepare for was when I got to the class, I saw the most beautiful girls I've ever seen in my life. But the problem about that was I couldn't talk to her because I was unsocial. I just couldn't do it. I told myself I couldn't do it, and I just knew I couldn't do it. And I will get into that, but today I'm here to implore you guys to throw away your unsocial habits and become social. Very important. I will be going over the problems, the causes, and the solutions of being unsocial. Now, the problems I have are you will have less friends and less interactions. Those are the two problems of being unsocial. So, for less friends, that leads to loneliness. And we all know loneliness is never fun. Loneliness can lead to a number of things, such as depression, for example, or just like boredom. Both of those two things, and both of those things are just not good. Depression's much worse, but both could be said to be not good. And then the other problem, like I said, less interactions with people. It'll be hard for you guys to meet new people. It'll be hard for you guys to interact with people you even already know. And that's just another problem, because eventually when you enter a career, most careers, you need to interact with people. It's just part of the career, and it's just unhealthy if you just can't interact with people anyways, especially in families, friends, everything. And some of the causes to these two problems, and both can be applied to each. You don't know how to talk to people, that's number one. And you don't feel comfortable talking to people. So you don't know how to talk to people, and you don't feel comfortable talking to people. If you don't know how to talk to people, like I said, that just leads to the less friends and the less interactions, because you just don't have it down. You just don't know the formula. It's just one of those things that you want to have, but you don't have it because you're just unsocial. And it's just a really sad cause, and many people have had this cause, me being one of them. And then, like I said, the other one is you don't feel comfortable talking to people. And I've known this personally. Being unsocial, like introverted and everything, it's just hard for me to communicate with people. Just tell them like what's really going on, because I'm not used to it. I'm used to be doing my own thing, talking to myself, but I don't know how to interact with the real world. And that was another problem when I saw that girl for the first time. However, I come with some solutions. The solutions to those problems, and both can be applied once again. Prioritize people over temporary pleasure. And guys, I can't stress this enough. You guys have all your devices that you guys love using. You have your personal sports you like to do. Guys, hang out with people. Guys, I implore you guys to do this. This is really important. It's crucial. Hang out with people, get to know people, prioritize relationships over other things. And then also, don't forget to talk to people. Let it be natural. Don't force yourself to do something. Let it naturally happen. And through that, you can build strong relationships, which will cause you to be social. And eventually, after I learned those things, I did get to talk to that girl, which I never thought would be possible, but I did. Of course, things didn't work out because of how I started, and God's got a plan, so won't interfere with that. But I learned my lesson. It's important to learn how to be social, and I'm so glad I did. And to just go back and conclude, I went over the problems, the causes, and the solutions of being unsocial. And hopefully I implored you guys to throw away your unsocial self and become the social self. So, before you guys leave, I want you to look back at that time when you saw, for the guy specifically, you saw that girl at class, but you couldn't talk to her. Just know that you can. You just gotta put in some effort. Thank you.